Hey guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we are back in Cooking with Modii. Oh, I've been busy. I have been busy. All right. So first things first, we got to make a hospital. All right. Oh, do I really not have a carrot in the system here? Anyways, I've spent a lot of time yelling at mine colonies people to do things better. And such a slippery slope to mine colonies. All right, let's make this because I need this to get down to, make me not lose my mind because these people get sick constantly. All right, I'll give you guys a quick run through of our town. A lot has changed. And I'll try and explain everything. But we do have a new restaurant in Old Town over here that we're going to get to and make some food. So we got ourselves two cookeries, cookers. Yeah, I know. It took forever to find some of the stuff. Hold on, what did I hit? This is that, but okay. So apparently these are the ones who cook stuff, and then they just bring. So the people in the restaurant, they're dressed up as chefs. But they're dressed up in lies. Are they in here? What time is it? It is daytime. Where is everyone at? Everybody get to work. I got to be here. You got to be here. All right. Let's see. Recall worker. So why you dress like a chef if you're just a waiter? Look. So in this one, I set up the menu as it is just 3 different kinds of raviolis. That's what you can get. This side, and then the cooker, this cooker, I think, makes, makes the raviolis. So this fella right here makes them. That person sells them, and then this side over here, this cooker makes porridge or pottage. Pottage, is that a thing? I don't know. I picked it because it was easy. And pierogies, and then they need cheese, and then cooked rice. And that's what the other restaurant carries. So we got our 2 cookers. I put a guard tower here because they were complaining. We got our 2 restaurants, and then down here is the bakery. And I found that if I put things like walls around, which I actually got to fix that, they'll stop going this way. See, it stops them. So yeah, this is really kind of the food thing here. The warehouse is here, and this is kind of a cool place. Is a friggin' labyrinth. This is kind of interesting. I don't remember seeing this before. What the hell was that? Inside all of these doors are where there's courier huts. Now I have one there and one here so I have 2 couriers, but there's 3. There's 4. There's number 5. Oh, wait, there's another side. There's number 6. And I get a feeling we're going to have a total of 10. That's a lot when you get up there. But anyways, so yeah, and this is the most amazing part that they have done. If you go in here and you're level 3 and you go to settings, you can click, watch this. You can come in here and you can click sort. And it'll sort the whole warehouse. So, our farms are level 5, so we have 5 different crops per. So we've got beets, potatoes, we got the garlic, which I don't even know if we're using anything. We have mint and peas. Over here, we've got the durum wheat and the eggplant. In the main area here, we have onions, and then we have wheat and rice. And for the most part, that keeps our stuff going. Upgraded this tower. Oh, I did this too. I had a lot of downtime. I didn't like how this staircase came down. This is a little bit more realistic. Plus, I put another one here. All right. I added another builder. over here. I took all the blocks from this one when I had to do this one, so I didn't have to make them all again or gather more of them. Well, we got 2 builders there. This is Owen. What is this? The pub, the inn is full size. The school is okay, so this is kind of cool. We have the university, which is this. So if we come up here, we can click on here and we can do upgrades. We'll look at some of that stuff in another video. But over here, this is the school. So we can teach our little children's the importance of things. So anyways, that's where we're at. Houses have been upgraded to get more people. That's about it. So now what we're going to do real quick, because I have something else I need to do in this video, and we'll see how much time we have. I want to put up, at least set up where the hospital's going to go. So let's take a look at this. Fundamentals, hospital. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's not throw that. We need that. All right. Where's the front? There's the front. Let's see what level 5 looks like. Okay, it's not that big. You know what? I think here's a good place to put it. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to bring it back this way. So that's the front door of this. So we got to make sure we have enough space here. But this is just the backs of all these, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's see if we can do it like this. So let's just move it straight back. A little bit more. Right about there. Let's see how it looks over here. Oh, we're perfect. So we're actually going to do this. We're actually going to move this over at least one more so that we can have our 3-wide walkway with the dirt here. It can connect this, it can connect this, and it can connect that. And we still have room to put something else here. All right, cool. So this is going to be our hospital. Let's put it back to level 1, and boom. Okay, that's done. I just wanted to get that out of the way so that you guys saw me put it in. And then over here, maybe we'll make another farm. And I'm thinking what I want to do is over here. I know I said I was only going to do some of the stuff, but now I'm obsessed with it. So we talked about removing these trees because we do not need them. So this area might also be part of our, whatchamacallit, this. What are these guys called? This is mine colonies. There we go. So mine colonies may go over here. It may even go out here because there is a fisher building. And if I take my wand, you guys can see, as of right now, we can go out to here with buildings. Technically not here, but once we start putting some down, this will expand. We can get it to expand that way and this way. So I'll let you look at our orchard that we do not need because they're all growing there. I never use these, but this might be, and I think it'll help integrate it into the whole town. So maybe I'll move the farms. Maybe I'll move the farms. Oh, do I want to go through all that again? Probably not. Will I do it? Probably. Yeah, if I can put all the farms and all the animal things like the cow husbandry thing and all that out here. Oh, I just saw that. Okay. All right. Now, back to, so there we go. There's an update on the Mine Colonies town. It is a very difficult mod to do in a video because it would just be me standing around. All right, so I made a new building over here. Let's take a little look-see at it. I'm very proud of it. I made a Mexican food restaurant. Even though when I was done, this building looked a lot more Middle Eastern, Mediterranean kind of feel. So, but I got I forget what they're called. The colorful signs hung up. Heather loves those things. So, anyways, you see, I actually put some nice flooring in. We got kind of an open kitchen feel, a big, family style tables and some regular tables, and then a couple regular tables out here that technically, because of those metal bars, you can't walk through here, but just pretend. All right, so let's see what we can make. We're going to start by throwing all this stuff in there. Okay, so let's grab this, this, and this. We can actually get rid of that. So the first thing we're going to make is salsa. Now, normally I make 16 of everything, but there's a lot of salsa in a lot of these recipes. So let's get all of this good stuff and stick it up here. Just fill up our inventory. Okay, so I'm actually going to make a stack of salsa. Like I said, because a lot of this is going to get used in different things. So we now have that. We'll keep that on us right there because it is going to have to be used. I think there's 2 recipes that need it, but we'll leave that in there. Okay, so now that that's done, we're going to make a fish taco. It's a very standard thing. We got fish, lettuce, cheese, and a tortilla. So pretty straightforward. Not something I would normally eat per se, but you know, to each their own. All right, so there we go. There's 16 of those. And then we're going to jump right into the beef taco or the regular taco right here. All it is, same ingredients, just beef. All right, there's that. We'll put those in there. Okay, wow, we're back to cooking. This is exciting. All right, so I'm going to grab all of this stuff. We're just going to do this one because this is for Heather's favorite, the chimichanga. And that is just a fun thing to hear. And if you notice, in the chimichanga, we've gulped salsa. All right. Beef, lettuce, tortilla, rice, cheese, salsa, cream, and cooking oil all together. Why will it not fill all of them up? There we go. There is 16 chimichangas. All right. What's next? Chips and salsa. This is a at the table staple. And this one, this one is going to be tortilla chips and salsa. Pretty simple. So to make tortilla chips, we need tortillas, lime, and salt. Get in there. And there's that. And then we already made the salsa, so now we just combine them together. Get in there. And there we go. We've got chips and salsa. Like I said, this is a at the table when you first come in. I live in southern Arizona. I'm less than a mile away from Mexico. Trust me, I know what the Mexican restaurants do here. All right, next up we got a fajita burrito, which is, I'm just telling you right now, all this stuff is just fun to say. Fajita burrito. All right, let's do this real quick. And boom, that is a full course meal. All right, here we go. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite one of these meals would be. All right, let's grab all of this stuff. Next up, we've got a stuffed burrito. All right, this one's weird because it's from Vintage Delight. So instead of making their own tortilla, it's either bread or cornbread. It's a beef patty cooked, cabbage, tomato, cheese, ghost pepper. We're not going to judge. We're just going to make. All right, there's our stuffed burrito, which is the only way to have a burrito. Who would want a light, like a thin burrito? Nobody wants that. An enchilada. I got a little bit of spice in that. Wow. Am I out of tomatoes? What? How am I out of... Okay, hold on. This is a Pam's meal. I thought I was good. All right. That's what happens while I watch curling. Well, I get very distracted. All right. Tomato. And we want the Pam's Harvest crab. We're going to grab a stack of them just so we have them. Did you guys hear a raccoon? Whatever. All right. Let's head back over here. Look at this. Didn't even show you. Huge skylight roofs. Really let the natural sun in. I'm going to use the counter the correct way. All right, here we go. Now we're making enchiladas. All right, there's that. We'll throw all of these items up there that it needs. Is that everything? It's only going to make 16, right? Why did it only make 1? What are we missing? This enchilada's pissing me off. What was up in that corner? The meat. Oh, there. Never mind. All right, there we go. There's 16 of those. So let's go ahead and put that away. Boom, done. What's next? A quesadilla. This is just good eating right here, kids. I love me a quesadilla. Oh, they're so good. I had one the other day. Just cheese. Yeah. I don't need to get fancy with it. We didn't need to put stuff. Guacamole. No, I'm good. But we'll make it. All right. So now we're getting a little bit into this. What am I? Oh. Why do I have extra lettuce? Weird. All right. Now we come over here and grab all of this stuff so that we can make, what was I making? Guacamole. Here we go. Boom. All right. There's that. I wish it would just put everything in there for me. And there we go. There's our guac. All right. We'll stick that in here. All right. What do we got next? We got tostadas. This is double beans here, kids. Oh, look, it did it that time. Cool. All right, there we go. Basically, imagine, if you don't know, that's like an open-faced taco. All right. Refried beans, very important. Why is there 2 bowls? Oh, that was the beans. Okay, hold on. Let's try that again. What am I missing? All right, there's that, and that, and that, and then cheese, and then there we go. Ooh, that's a lot. That's 32. That's 32. That's fine. It's a side. You can go with a lot of this stuff. All right, and then we got a fajita. I don't know why I went to the sides, and now we're back, but here's a fajita, and I don't think I have the stuff for it. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to just drop some stuff in here that I somehow got too many of, so we can get back to this. There we go. I don't know why I have a whole bunch of bowls there. All right, so we are making a fajita. There we go. So we got chicken, we got bell peppers, we've got onions, we've got tomatoes and cheese. And look at that. That gives us 32. That's a good deal right there. That's why you get the fajitas. It's 2 per. All right, now we have tamales, which are now we're getting into using these things. I probably should have done this better. All right, so tamales are onions, chili peppers, flour, chicken, salt, and then we needed corn husks because that's how they're actually made. So let's see. Can I do it this way? Okay. Onions, peppers, flour. So let's see. Onions, peppers, flour. Okay. And then it was salt, corn husks, and my brain stopped. Hold on. Chicken. Oh, yeah, we need the chicken. Where's the chicken? Where's the chicken? Take your time, Modii. Find the chicken. How do you forget 16 full chickens? How is that an option? Yeah, none of this is chicken. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I really thought, I was like, Modii, you haven't done this for a couple episodes. I think we can get this. I think we can nail this. And then I forget the chicken. It's kind of an important part of the meal. All right. I'm going to tell everybody right now, the sound of raccoons has nothing to do with this kitchen here, okay? I think there's a pet shop somewhere. Oh, no, Smuts has them underground. Don't ask. Just don't ask. You don't want to know. All right, coming in. And now that we've got the chicken, we can get this cooking here. Boom. There we go. Do we need anything in there? We don't. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to make nachos in here. Okay, so we need chips and chips, and then cooked meat, and then milk, and then... Oh, the tomato sauce I have to make. Okay, hold on. Oh, I really didn't think this part out. Tomato sauce, yeah, because that's what goes on nachos. Tomatoes, onions, garlic. So tomatoes, onions, garlic. There we go. So that's working on that. Okay, I think most of these, that needs to be cooked in there. This needs to be cooked in there. And then, pottage. Pottage and pierogies, those aren't for this. Those are for the other one. So, okay, so that means that we have to wait around a little bit. Let's see how this is going. That's 6 tamales. We'll call that good. All right. so that we can get churros going. This is going to be milk, sugar, cinnamon, and flour. These are like milk. Hold on, milk. What am I? Did I not grab sugar? Stop just cooking milk, you weirdo. Oh my God! How do? I was overconfident, everyone. I was like, oh, I'm gonna nail it. We're gonna come back to doing a restaurant, and I am gonna just, and then nope, because I'm forgetting basic thing. Oh, that's an A. All right, sugar. Oh, honey. Do. Okay, we're at the end of the episode, but I still got plenty of stuff to make. I really should have. I didn't think about this. I did think about it, and I was like, it won't take that long, and here we are. All right, ready? What was it? Milk, sugar, cinnamon, and flour. And where'd the sugar go? Milk, sugar, okay, this is pissing me off. I didn't forget it. It's all right here. I hadn't gotten that far yet. Damn it. All right, so milk, sugar, stop doing that. Cinnamon and flour. There. My life is hard. All right, here's our tomato stuff. There we go. Now we can go back and do the nachos. So it's tortilla chips, and then beef, milk, and tomato sauce. So beef, milk, and yes, tomato sauce. They're doing the best they can. And do I need bowls for this? I do. That's why I have these. There we go. This is the wrong. Oh, I think I needed cooked steak. There we go. I don't know what this was for. Okay, how's this coming? Our churros are coming along just fine. We're making the nachos. Why do I have raw beef? I don't remember. I don't think I was supposed to. All right, and then, it's just spitting out bowls. All right, this is enough churros. Give me these. That's good, as long as we make some of everything. All right, and then we're going to make horchata, which is a drink. And it is water, sugar, rice, almonds, lime, and cinnamon. Okay. So, what was it again? Water, sugar, rice. So, let's see. Where's the water? It's all here. All right, here we go. Water, sugar, rice, almonds, limes. Oh, I'm so close. And cinnamon. Yeah, the cinnamon. There we go. Okay, all right. Let's see. We got a lot of extra food here. But there's some of our nachos. All right, let's put all this extra food in here. I don't know why I insist on making 16 of everything. Let's see. We get this right, and then we're just waiting on the. Oh, what do I need for the thing? Do I need? No. Oh, they're done. Okay. Never mind. All right. So let's check this. Salsa done. Fish tacos and tacos. Boom, boom. Chimichanga. That's just fun to say. Just say it right now. I heard you. All right. Chips and salsa. The fajita burrito. The stuffed burrito. The enchiladas. The quesadillas. Guacamole, tostadas, refried beans, fajitas, tamales, nachos, churros, and horchata. That is a good day of eating right there, if you ask me. Technically I don't eat most of this stuff, but I love me some regular boring tacos. All right, kids, there we go. We're going to pretend this was a Mediterranean restaurant, but unfortunately it was early days, and we didn't have, a very cultured society here, and they went out of business, and then a Mexican restaurant moved in. All right, so there we go. We'll give you a quick overhead shot of how the town is looking. I am dreading, but also excited, thinking about moving these over here. I may not, though. Because the warehouse is still here. Who knows? Maybe we won't use this whole area. But I'm probably going to take out all these trees. Because we don't need them. There's already one missing there, and I don't know why. All right, kids, there we go. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help me out tremendously. Don't forget, we're on a road to 101 videos in this series, so keep coming back. As long as there's one of you left at the end, we did it. So, and if you guys want to help support what I do in the channel even more than the normal likes and subscribes, you can become a Patreon, get access to this server plus all other servers, hang on our Discord, be in our Saturday streams. People seem to like it. You know, some people do. Not everybody, but, you know, come check it out. See if you like it. And yeah, so check out the Patreon link for that. If you guys want to watch me do off-camera work on this, I do this Mondays at twitch.tv/Modii101 at noon Mountain Time. But of course, we are getting close to you guys and your magic clocks, which will change to noon Pacific Time. I don't change my clocks because I'm not a wizard. But yeah, come hang out, come follow, watch me on social medias. I always send out stuff when I go live. And last but not least, if you guys want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!